Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, everybody? Yeah. Good thing I start work an hour later. Nice. Low-key disappointing for his EZA. That is incredibly incorrect. He is insanely good. Potentially top 5 like TURs in the game. So let's go for Time Travelers STR. So we're going to start off just using Trunks and my friends. I feel like that's going to be the best way to start. I am going to use Ink Goku Black because he's the only Time Travelers leader that I have. But he should be fine. Considering how early it is in the morning, I'll be going to sleep in less than 30 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately, when I loaded up my game to get the stream ready to go, it told me that the maintenance was still on for another hour. So I thought that that was actually true, and so I didn't like get the stream ready to go. I jumped into Toon Rami's stream, and then his was working, and so then about, I don't know, 5 minutes later than I'd maybe wanted to start, like mine actually let me in and started working. So I don't know what that was all about. So I decided that rather than try and go head to head with Toon, since he is my buddy, and I think he's one of the only people that was live, so I don't like being live at the same time as my friends, because it's like, people, like, I can't watch 2 streams at the same time, so making people have to choose between the 2 is kind of an awkward situation. So I decided to wait until he was finished. He's finished the EZA, but now he's like messing around, like actually awakening him and like jumping into a unit to show him off, which I guess is fair. But I can't wait anymore, so I need to, because I need to do this EZA and then go to work. Like my boss basically let me start late today so I can stream this EZA, and then yeah, I've got to go to work after this. So, but from what I saw from his stream, it's not going to take us too long. He was messing around at various points using like free-to-play teams and stuff like that. We're not going to do that. We are just going to barrel our way through with this pay-to-play team. It's not going to be very difficult by the looks of it. We're basically running a full-strength Time Travelers team, apart from Goku Black, because I don't have Trunks and Mai. I know Super STR becomes slightly weaker in the later stages, but yeah, I have a second copy of Physical Vegito Blue at Super Attack 5, so I'll be able to just feed that straight in and go to Super Attack 15 straight away. Tiger just started his stream a minute. Oh, great. Great, so I waited for Toon to finish, who's like the smaller channel, and then went live at the same time as like one of the biggest global channels. Wow, so yeah, my views are going to get cucked for this stream apparently. I should have just gone live at the start. Oh well. I have my Physical Vegito Blue with 2 dupes. Awesome, but as long as you've got 2 dupes, then obviously you can take full advantage of his ability, because you obviously want to have max crits and then max crits. I still give him free dodge, because obviously if you dodge a normal attack, he will still counter. And then it'll be what, like 8? Yeah, 8 additional. Obviously, units that have a built-in additional from their passive have a higher chance to trigger hidden potential additional attacks. So, yo, how EB, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. The real ones are here. It's true. It is true. It's one of those difficult things about streaming, because like, for example, like Truth, I mean obviously Truth is like one of the biggest Dokkan YouTubers, but like on JP he will be the only one streaming when a banner drops, and then like for global it's kind of awkward, because like, oh god damn it, that was a misclick. For me, like new stuff drops at like 6:30 in the morning, so I have to get up like super early. Like I do not know, I'm not the kind of person who gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning normally, right? So it's like a big deal. I get up early, get the stream fired up, and then I find out that, like, you know, 2 other people are also streaming the new event at the same time, and it is kind of difficult. But now Tech Vegito Blue is officially the worst Vegito Blue. It is true. He was literally only not the worst one because this guy didn't have an EZA. So yeah, I've never been a fan of Tech Vegito Blue. There's somebody in one of the groups that I'm in that was like constantly arguing that he was the best TUR in the game, which I just don't understand how we could be playing the same game and you could think that. But fortunately, we are getting pretty lucky with our rotations. The fact that I am bringing the Int Goku Black isn't really doing us any disservice at the moment, because we seem to keep getting this ability to put him in a slot where he's not going to get hit. So 6 in the morning. Yep. Yeah, 10:30 PST, which is when banners and new events and stuff always come out, is 6:30 AM in the UK. So so pretty crazy. But yeah, I did mention it in the post that I put up about the stream going live, but we are 10 subs away from 4,000. So that puts us that one step closer to the 5,000 Mortals plan. I really want to try and hit 5k before the 5-year, which is in July. So we got like 4 months basically to get another 1,000 on top of this, which I think we could do that. I'll be doing a couple of multis on STR Cooler's banner. Oh yeah, dude, I am going to be going ham for Cooler. I have a couple of collabs planned already. I definitely want to pull multiple copies of him. Loved when I showed him wrong by proving Tech VB was the weak link in Mono Tech LG. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're trying to do Mono Tech Legendary Goku event, it's actually easier if you take Vegito Blue out. Ningen 4K Full HD. I'm planning on being broke just for Cooler. Well, because the other thing as well is, remember that Vegito Blue is on Transformation Boost, which Cooler is the leader for. So this brand spanking new, incredibly good EZA Vegito Blue... Oh, for God's sake, keep misclicking the orbs. This brand new, super good EZA Vegito Blue is going to be on Cooler's team. So if he doesn't have Namek Goku, I ain't going to summon. See, I do need dupes for Namek Goku, even though I don't really use him very often. But, like, yeah, Cooler's just too good. They could replace every unit on his banner with the worst units in the game, and I would still summon. Because Cooler himself is just so good. Like... Wow. Sadly, I'm going to skip STR Cooler's banner since I'm saving for the 5th anniversary. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, I'm going to do a video about, like, whether you should summon on Cooler's banner, but the short version is that if you are free to play, it's probably a skip. I mean, I would still try to do, like, the one multi. Vegito Blue isn't on transform. Oh, no, wait, of course he's not, because he's not the actual transforming one. I forgot. I got confused. It's because he's on Last Resort, which is the LR Vegito Blue category. My bad. I got those mixed up like in Egypt. Yo, Mr. Garkaz, how's it going, my dude? Have you seen the details on this guy yet? He is pretty ridiculous. So I'm very much looking forward to taking the fully Extreme Z Awakened Vegito Blue into Super Battle Road. I really wish I didn't have work today, Because I basically have time to like do this EZA on stream, and then I have to go to work, and then I'm going to be at work like all day. So I won't be able to put out the rainbow showcase on him until later on this evening, which is annoying because like I just like he looks so good on paper already that I just immediately want to jump into all the different modes and like try him out. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get a chance to do that for videos. I'm going to be able to do it at work and see for myself like how good he is, but I won't be able to get it recorded until later on today. He looks fine. I'm sure if I had any of him, I'd be more invested. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I mean, when I've needed extra copies of the EZA units, I don't think the PLAF tickets are that bad of a deal. Like, I have actually pulled the main EZA unit off of those tickets a couple of times. But if you don't have any copies of him at all, you could maybe give 1 or 2 of those ticket packs a try. I don't know, but... yeah, we're up to stage 11 and we're not really having any trouble so far. His attack stat is insane. Yeah, his attack stat is really high. He greatly raises like multiple times. So, oh man, he's just ridiculous. Back up to 81 stones now. Nice. Yeah, I should be getting stones from Ginter today. So when Cooler's banner drops and obviously his sales come, I should be at around 1,000 stones, which I am willing to risk it all for STR Cooler. So should I spend 200 coins for Vegito Blue? It depends how many you have and like how much you summon. Like if you don't summon a lot, so obviously it takes you quite a long time to build up coins, then I don't know if I would spend them on him, because I kind of always have I've kind of always been of the impression that you should only really spend the coins on like Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs. So like when the 5-year rolls around in a couple of months time, you're going to have the ability to buy LR Gohan, LR Cell, and then of course the old school LR Vegito and Gogeta, the like physical and int transforming ones. And you can buy them for 500 red coins. Now obviously physical Vegito Blue is insanely good, but I would probably rather buy a copy of one of those LRs. But like I say, it all depends. Like it depends how much you summon, because like if you're a whale and you summon loads and obviously you get coins at a like quite good rate, then it's okay to like spend some every now and then, I guess. But like especially if you're free to play, like it will take you quite a long time to build up like 500 coins. So I don't know if I would want to spend like almost half of those on another unit, but want to bet they put SSBK on Cooler's banner. I will almost bet money that they won't. Basically just because oh yeah, physical Vegito Blue is also on Vegito's banner for the 5-year. So yeah, if you're saving for the 5-year and you summon for Vegito, then chances are you might get a copy of physical Vegito Blue anyway. So that is a very good point. It's definitely worth waiting for that, I think. And then STR Cell super attacks early, which is a nice big bonus for us. I'll put my red coins to 400 after my summons on Monday. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... I can't remember how many I've got at the moment, but I'm planning to have at least 500 by the 5-year so I can buy LR Cell, because he's the only one of the Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs that I don't have. And then of course we will be going ham on the 5-year, So I will get quite a lot of coins during the 5-year as well. So that's obviously going to be very helpful. Lots of trunks are my friends. I definitely want to save the higher dupe ones for the later stages, but there we go. Leave Goku in the front because Goku's just not going to take any damage in this event, basically. Who would replace Namek Goku on the cooler banner? To be honest, I don't see a reason for them to change it. I mean, that's the thing. So units have been on banners like back to back before. So the fact that he is only sort of one banner removed, like he was on Piccolo's banner, then we had Gohan's banner, and now he's on Cooler's banner, like potentially. So yeah, they don't necessarily have to take him off. For me personally, like, because I kind of skipped Piccolo, I did like a couple of multis and that was basically it. So for me, I would actually rather that they keep him on the banner because I don't have any dupes in mind. But they definitely could change it. But yeah, I can't even think who they would change it to because, like, Namek Goku doesn't even really fit. Goresh just tweeted saying that you should buy Vegito Blue with coins if you're not saving for anything. I'd still say save. Yeah, I think, well, a lot of it, like I said, I think I probably wouldn't change my opinion that it comes down to how much you spend and like how quickly you can get coins. Because if you're free to play, like I said, it takes you quite a while to build up coins. So it's going to take you a long time. Like a lot of free to play players, you should be saving up to buy either the LRs or just for saving the 400 coins to get like a Dokkan Fest TUR that you don't have. Now obviously, like we said many times already, Vegito Blue is insanely good, and so considering how good he is, the fact that he only costs 200 coins compared to like the fact that say Tech Vegito Blue would cost 400 coins and the physical one is now better. So like the 200 coins is definitely a good price, but it's I still think that the red coins are best saved for like the LRs personally. But at the end of the day, like if you have a load of coins and you don't have a copy of him, it's quite hard to like advise people not to get him because he is really good. But yeah, Mystic is right. Like if you're a whale and or you just like, you know, you gain coins at a fairly decent rate, then sure. But otherwise, I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest. Also, just a 55% Vegito Blue seems miles worse than a 1+ dupe. Yeah, see, without any dupes, not being able to crit is not ideal, but like, just by reading what he does, like, even if he can't crit, as long as you don't have type disadvantage, without any dupes, he can still get potentially 4 super attacks in one turn because he's a physical unit. So he gets the level 5 additional for free. If you get the maximum RNG, he can get 2 super attacks extra from his passive and then get the extra super attack from the level 5 additional. So if you get lucky, even with no dupes, he can super attack 4 times in one turn. And each time he's like greatly raising his attack. So, like I said, as long as you've not got type disadvantage, even without crits, he will still do crazy damage at 55%. But, obviously, ideally, you want him to have at least 2 dupes, because then you can give him that max crit. And, I mean, I can't wait to see him getting crit counters after super attacking multiple times in one turn. Like, the amount of damage that he's going to be doing is actually ridiculous. So I am very excited to see like just how good he is. But yeah, we are sailing through this one. No issues whatsoever. let's do that. Can't get the multiple orbs for sale, which is a shame because it's getting those multiple orbs for sale means that you can get a huge attack boost. Cooler's banner has tickets according to Reddit. What? Oh man. See, I was talking about this. I've been talking about it for a little while. I've mentioned it in videos. I have said about it on Twitter. But like, I felt like they put the tickets in for like to make people a bit more interested in summoning. And so I didn't think they would put tickets on Cooler's banner because everybody is so hyped for him already. So yeah, that's awesome. Like, I will absolutely be getting those. I mean, the Namek Goku tickets, I managed to pull him, but then, of course, I did get the tickets for Gohan's banner and didn't get him. I didn't really get anything good, but there was quite a few people in the stream chat who all got him, so it was pretty crazy. STR Rose just destroys this. Yeah, absolutely. Even the 11 key super from Cell still does pretty reasonable damage against him here. That's awesome. I don't know, there's Dokkan Fest tickets that expire about the right time. Could maybe just be Pilafs. Oh, no, I think that's what they mean. Sorry, that's what I'm talking about, is tickets. There'll be Pilaf Trove tickets, like the Future Gohan ones. I don't think there'll be tickets like, as in you summon on the banner and you get tickets, which you can then use to do free summons. I don't think it'll be like that. If there is going to be any tickets related to Cooler, then I imagine it will be the Pilaf Trove packs. But I guess we'll find out more about that in the near future. I hope it's not Pilaf. It probably will be. Like, normally they only do banner tickets for like an anniversary or like the download celebration and stuff like that, so I don't think it will be. It would be nice, but I don't think so. I never pulled STR and MX Saga Goku. At least I was able to pull AGL Frieza and dupes for him. Yeah, see, there's quite a few people who didn't get Goku on his first banner, and then obviously like a lot of people skipped Piccolo, so it would be very good for a lot of players if they did keep him on the banner. But then again, like I said, I don't know if they would deliberately make the banner worse, but like, I'm sure they know that people are hyped to summon for Cooler, so Pilaf's Trove stuff pretty worth sometimes. Yeah, I think so. The EZA ticket pack things have been quite useful in the past. The banner tickets like we had for Namek Goku and Gohan, I think are pretty good. Like, the Pilaf Trove was bad when it first came out, because the only thing it really had in it was the orb packs, which are stupidly overpriced. It did have the beginner ticket pack, which was good, and then they've renewed that, I think, at least once, maybe twice. Which was pretty decent value. But like most of the other stuff that's in there, like those rank up rewards ones that are like the step up ones you can buy, they're terrible. I would never advise anyone to buy them. So yeah, there's not a lot of great stuff in there, but They made Gohan's banner worse. They didn't make Gohan's banner worse. Why does everybody keep saying that? Like, even Truth said that in a video, like, yesterday or the day before, about when he was talking about Cooler's banner. Int Goku Black is better than Hit. So, please explain, somebody, how they made Gohan's banner worse. They took off Hit, who's a unit that we literally just had on a banner, and then they put on a unit who's better than Hit. So how did they make the banner worse? I don't understand why people keep saying this. Because that was the only change to the banner. They took off Hit and they put on a unit better than Hit. So how is the banner worse? I don't understand this. Like, I keep seeing people say it and it confuses me. But yeah, his banner was not great. They definitely could have made his banner a lot better. I think they should have put Tech Transforming Trunks on there, which I know they're probably hesitant to do, but because obviously he's like a top tier, like he's a unit that people want. That's the thing though, Hit was rare, but then he was just on the banner for Christmas, which was like the banner that we basically just had. So, like, I pulled 4 copies of Hit from the Kaioken Goku banner. So, I absolutely did not need him to be on there. Hit is rarer than Goku Black. But that's what I'm just saying, though, is he was rarer than Goku Black. But he'd literally just been on a banner. But, yeah, I think they made the banner better. At least for me. Like, I would much rather have pulled a dupe of Goku Black than pulled an extra dupe of Hit. Because I never use Hit. Like, when do you ever use Hit? Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken's EZA was like the only time I've used Hit in I don't even know how long. Like, wasn't Goku Black on like 3 Dokkan Fest banners in a row though? Was he? I don't know. I don't know if it's 3 in a row. But that's the thing, like, because obviously, because the Legendary Goku event became like a big thing, and Infinite Dragon Ball History, like, those are the events where Ink Goku Black becomes actually very good. And obviously for the 5-year, we get 2 new stages of the Infinite Dragon Ball History. And a lot of people were posting about the Broly movie one when it first came out, about the fact that it was very difficult. So, like, if you have Ink Goku Black in that event, he'll be really good. Because the longer the event goes on, the higher his defense. So, putting Goku Black on Gohan's banner is like putting Zamasu on Cooler's banner. Wait, which Zamasu? You can't mean the AGL one, surely, because the AGL one's been on 1 banner. Some people really calling his EZA meh or saying overhyped. Those are the people who don't understand how the game works. You always see it every time a new unit comes out or like a new unit gets leaked. If they don't have a huge number like 150% attack and defense in their passive, people will immediately start talking about how they're not very good. But yeah, like, as long as you know how the game works, you can spot like which units are actually going to be very good. It's like the Go Bros are a perfect example. When the Go Bros information first came out, loads of people said that they were bad. And then as soon as we saw them in the game, it's like, oh, actually they're one of the best units in the game. But like, I knew, as soon as I read what they did, I was like, damn, these guys are actually insane. And then I started seeing all the tweets being like, they're mid, they got no key links. See you later, Kenny. Whoa, damn, that's a bit harsh. 200 damage, okay. Oh, they're not going to get these. Am I going to be able to get orbs for Goku? He went from taking 22k on normals to double digits after one super in Patara Super Battle Road. Damn! The Broly movie event was still extremely hard, even with defense stacking units. It gave no breathing area in the early stages. Yeah, that's the thing, because like the Legendary Goku event, it doesn't really get hard until you get to, I would say, God Goku. Once you get to God Goku, that's when you can start taking some big damage from like super attacks and stuff like that. And yeah, he can be a little bit relentless at that point. Have you seen the VB's details? Yeah, I posted a video about it. I posted a video about an hour ago just going over his details like before I started the stream. So he is insane. I just can't wait to get him actually fully EZA'd and take him into some different modes. Obviously we'll be putting out videos throughout the, like I said, like I was mentioning earlier, once I'm done with the stream I actually have to go to work for like 10 hours. So unfortunately I won't be able to get any videos up of showing off Vegito Blue's like potential on like various events and stuff. I won't be able to do that until I get home later on in the day, but I will be taking him into a bunch of different modes. I understand how good it is and what he can do, but I just felt like he should have gotten 3% dodge per attack, done up to 10 to 20%, because he feels fragile, but then again I didn't fully EZA mine. Yeah, he's definitely not fragile. Like, the problem is, so his only issue is when it comes to the number of like additional supers that he gets. Like, if he only super attacks once, then obviously his defense isn't going to be crazy high with that 40% damage mitigation. But as soon as he super attacks like 2 or 3 times in the same turn, he's just not going to take any damage. Like, he's going to be very, very good. I am actually very excited to see how good he's going to be in Super Battle Road. Because I still have to do, even though I've done Fusions now, which was arguably the hardest one, I actually still haven't done Realm of Gods. Like, those of you who came to the stream recently where we were trying out some live no item runs, I can get super close. I keep getting really, really close. Like, I can get to the 3rd fight. I've even gotten to the point where there's only like 1 enemy left, and it's always like a super attack in the wrong place or something, and I end up losing at the last minute. So yeah, I'm very, very interested to see how well he's going to do there. Because I feel like if you get off like 2 or 3 supers, even in Super Battle Road, he's basically going to take no damage. And then you couple that with the actual counters as well. Because obviously a super attack will still hurt him quite a bit. But if he gets multiple supers, his defense is going to be high enough that he shouldn't take too much damage. But yeah, supers are obviously still going to be bad, but he will be very, very strong indeed. Yeah, that's right. Give me those rainbow friends for the last few stages. That's what we want to see. Imagine STR LR Vegito Blue gets an EZA. Yeah, I can't see that happening. I mean, damn, that would actually be insane. I really feel like after obviously we got the one for the free-to-play, like STR Goku Black Zamasu guy. I could definitely imagine, yeah, like Tech Goku, the original LR, STR Frieza, the LR androids from the Friend banner, maybe even like LR Hercule and Boo, like some of the original. I feel like they should keep it to free-to-play ones, because like even the worst summonable LRs, like they are good enough that I don't think they really need it. They don't need to do that for them, but yeah, they should definitely keep it to free-to-play ones only, I think. This is going to do a lot of damage. Cell's getting the bonus damage from picking up a ton of extra orbs. So this is going to be big damage here. Yeah, 2.5 million. LR Prime Battle Goku. Yeah, see, they definitely, even if they didn't give him a category leader skill, they definitely need to give him a much better leader skill. Remember, you can use the free-to-play STR Kumba. Yep, he'll be really good. And his SSR as well, that is true. Wow, yeah, super type units really are doing no damage at this point, aren't they? Tiniest sliver of health. What a waste. I was really surprised when I pulled LR Gohan on a single with those tickets. Wait, what? What tickets? The worst LRs deserve a better passive, and we all know they'll add it for them to have an EZA and not just be limited to free to play. They can make money off it with having LRs be better. Potentially. The thing is though, like EZAs, one of the reasons why EZAs are so good and why everybody likes them is because they make older units that you've had for ages but you don't really use because they're not very good anymore much better. So like, obviously people who are newer and don't have the specific units, they're obviously going to want to summon more because they don't have them. But like, for most people, like if they gave any of the OG LRs an EZA, like I have them all, so I can awaken all of mine. Like even if they did like an EZA banner that had them on, I probably wouldn't bother summoning for extra copies. I hope they never give LR Piccolo an EZA just to keep the meme alive. Oh, because yeah, he is one of the... He definitely needs one. I would argue that he needs one more than the OG Goku. Because like, as much as the OG Goku needs one, there are so many other good Super Saiyan Gokus that I feel like you probably wouldn't really use him that much anyway, unless his EZA made him like insanely broken. So yeah, Piccolo definitely needs one, because for like anyone who doesn't have the Dokkan Fest Piccolo, like the free-to-play AGL EZA one is good. The physical one is pretty good after his EZA, But like the int one for an LR, he's just so bad. I mean, he was the very first like World Tournament reward LR, but yeah, he's really not very good. And of course his leader skill is absolute garbage. Imagine in SSJ2 Gohan getting an EZA. Oh my god, yeah. When do you think we can expect STR Cooler? Probably March 1st. Because that's when like the current celebration ends. Like if you look at the date for like the celebration that we've got on at the moment, that's when it basically all ends. So that's when they'll start again. Blazing West, definitely not tomorrow. They put LR Tech Vegito Blue OST on Global. Huh? I mean, I'm playing the Tech LR Vegito Blue OST on the stream, but that's coming from like my stream thing, not the game, if that's what you mean. But yeah, obviously all the OSTs and stuff will get added into the files. I wouldn't imagine that they would have put it in already, because obviously they are the anniversary units, so there's literally zero chance they're going to release earlier than the anniversary. So I'm not sure what that is about. Alright, we got a couple more stages to go. I'm gonna take off. Let's take off Trunks and put on Fat Boo, and let's take off. I want to keep Goku for the tanking, really. I'll take off LR Vegito Blue. I know he's good, but we are losing out on damage. Let's put on Sealess. Because, yeah, extreme STR units are what we want, really, for these later stages. So I'm just going to sub in some extreme guys. Yeah, so 6:30 AM on the 2nd for me. I literally forgot I had Sealess. Sealess is very, very good. I didn't do that many summons on the first Heroes banner that we got on Global, and I ended up rainbowing him. So, World Tournament Goku Black. I can't use the World Tournament Goku Black because I'm using Ink Goku Black as the leader. According to Reddit, as the #1 APT at 10.6 million. What, physical Vegito Blue? Thing is, though, I don't like the way they calculate APT because, like, for a unit like physical Vegito Blue, they work out APT by like averages and stuff, but like you never know like how many times Vegito Blue is going to super attack in one turn, which is of course how you determine how much damage he can output. So like I don't know, I think it's very difficult like to make. You could give like a specific number for what you think his APT should be, but then like I could take him into an event and he gets 3 super attacks every single turn, and then you could take him into an event and he only ever gets like 1 super attack every turn. So that would be very underwhelming. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this. The variables that APT is based on is just off and outdated in my opinion. It's nice that someone makes those calcs, but I don't even look at them. Yeah, no, I don't. I actually hate APT. I've mentioned this on streams and stuff before. But, like, people try and use it to justify, like, who is the best unit and, like, which unit is better than which other unit. But, like, they don't take into account the fact that it's, like, the way APT is calculated is not representative of what you actually see when you play the game. So, because, like, they had a thing, I'm sure it was, I think it was for LR, Kale and Caulifla, but, like, when they put out the, like, stats on her, it was, like, based on, I think it said something really dumb. It was, like, based on an average of 1.5 super attacks per turn. And obviously, like, you can't super attack 1.5 times per turn. That doesn't make any sense. But that's the thing, because it's worked out by just numbers and, like, statistical averages, like, that makes sense from a mathematical perspective. But then obviously when you are actually playing the game, like, you can't super attack 1.5 times. Like, that isn't a thing. So, in before Team Bardock is all infinite raising cards. That would actually be insane. I can't wait for Sunday, those Team Bardock units. Yeah, the LR, like, the art looks so good. So, I'm very excited for that. You guys know I love Bardock and all things Bardock related. So, I am very, very hype for that stuff to drop. Plus, of course, that's just the free-to-play stuff that we know about so far. Like, we'll probably be getting a banner, probably at the same time as JP, which is hype. The one ATP that they posted on Twitter said that SSBK could hit like 1 trillion damage. I was like, what? Alright, we are almost done. The only place APT is relevant is Dokkan events, otherwise they're irrelevant. But the thing is, even in Dokkan events, they're basically irrelevant, because you're just going to beat the event in like 2 turns anyway. I mean, not the whole event, but like every single stage. Like even newer Dokkan events, like if you're bringing your best team, like every single phase, you're probably going to beat it in like 1 or 2 turns. Unless it's a viable team, I don't care about APT. I mean, I don't care about it anyway. Like, I think people put way too much stock in it. And they use it as like the be-all and end-all of like why one unit is better than a different one. But if we get the same celebration as JP for Saiyan Day, so that's part 3 of the anniversary, wouldn't that affect? No, Saiyan Day is after the... So JP, the third part of JP's anniversary will be completely finished before Saiyan Day. And then Saiyan Day is a separate thing that last year at least was on both versions at the same time. So... Heartless Scorpion, yo, you're still alive. Yeah, man. I started a little bit later. Basically, I let our boy Toon Rami go first, and then I went live after him. Kind of under the impression that once he finished the EZA, he was going to like bring everyone over here, but apparently he's still going. I don't know what he's doing, because he finished the EZA like an hour ago. But... Lord Shugesh. Shugesh got an LR before Krillin. I mean, sort of. I mean, he's in the art for an LR, but like, I mean, technically, if you want to like get really specific, Krillin is in LR Piccolo's super attack animation. So there is that. Right, final stage, grab a rainbow friend. Haven't really struggled at all, even like in the couple of stages before we took off the super units who weren't doing a lot of damage. They were all very good defensively, so we didn't really have to worry at all. Do you think we'll get a 3 multi 1-3 for Cooler? Absolutely not. 100% no. Give you those. Yeah, just because the fact, like, obviously for a start JP didn't, which doesn't necessarily mean that we won't get one. But like, they normally only do it for anniversaries, but like, they know that people want to summon for Cooler already. If they give people 3+1, like, people are going to pull him easier in theory. And so then spend less stones, therefore they're going to buy less stones, therefore Dokkan's going to make less money, like, overall. So yeah, I can say with 100% certainty there will not be 3+1 on his banner. Funny thing, I ran out of training items, so to use extra max level SLs I got from doing summons on the imp banner. Nice. I wish they had a transforming Master Roshi. Oh, what? So like the like just normal old man Master Roshi to like the buff, like full power one. That'd be kind of cool. It's not something I would be particularly hyped about, but it would be pretty good. They giving us Cooler this early, I think, is a blessing. I mean, it's not early. It's the same time in the schedule as JP, because JP got the physical. In fact, technically, they gave us God Goku early, because it should have been Cooler after Future Gohan, and then the God Goku banner came out on JP. So technically, we got God Goku early, and Cooler was delayed by like 2 or 3 weeks. Bojack squad free-to-play team. That would actually be cool. Yeah, I would like that. Because they don't really have decent units at all. They're super outdated, like the ones that actually are in the game. Plus, it would just be nice to have some other units to run, like LR Bojack with. Because LR Bojack is still super underrated, I think. And because he has weird links, like, is it like Hera Clan? Which, like, only the Bojack squad units have. So, like, other than one of the summonable Bojacks, neither of which are super good. And then there's the Physical World Tournament one, who was a reward ages ago and still hasn't been added into the World Tournament ticket banner. Like, LR Bojack doesn't have link partners that are really, really good units themselves that then share tons of his links. So, that is a little bit disappointing, but... Zangyo is underrated as a waifu. Yeah, I said it. They could have pushed it back like they usually do with hype cars like KFC. KFC, I think, is one of the big exceptions, though. They haven't done that for a while. The EZA... Actually, I was about to jump into the next stage, but we don't need to. They put back the EZA of Golden Frieza for a while, which was weird. But, like... They haven't done something like that for quite a long time. Like I say, most of us were expecting to get... Cooler before God Goku, so when that Physical Bojack gets an awakening, it's going to be nuts. Yeah, exactly, especially because the World Tournament units get Shattering the Limit all the time, because obviously they awaken from like the World Tournament medals, which means that he's going to be an even better link partner for Bojack, because Bojack has Shattering the Limit. So that's going to be another 2 key that he's going to be giving to the LR. So that is really, really good. Oh yeah, I realised I hadn't done my friend summon for the day for one of the daily missions, so I might as well do that. Help us out with this physical Vegito Blue training. Normally I like to not do the full level up, just to like, in case you get like the great success or whatever, but I just want to get this guy fully easy aid. Try and remember not to accidentally switch between the wrong screens at the wrong time. Okay, yeah, his max level did go up, so we need to go into training again. Do this. LR pool? What? I was watching Goresh showcase this guy, and this guy broke 13 million APT. What do you mean 13 million APT? I thought the APT was just calculated on like a turn, like per turn sort of basis. Like, surely you can't tell like the APT just by watching a showcase. Or do you mean he broke 13 million attack stat? Which would actually be insane. But I'm not sure if that's possible. I think even if he super attacks 4 times. You pulled an LR and didn't... Oh, right. For one of the free-to-play ones, I'm assuming. See, that's the thing I always do. Where I accidentally click to switch over to training, but it didn't actually increase their max level. Okay, so we are not as far through the EZA process as I thought we were. You can break beyond 13 million attack, we can do it. Oh yeah, no, I meant for Vegito Blue. Like, I don't think Vegito Blue is able to get up that high. My boy did a 1.3 million crit counter. Damn. I wonder how he compares to transformed LR in Vegito. Because obviously he's insanely good. Hey, you get that super success. We take those. I feel like I just realised I think I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah, so I have my second copy here at Super Attack 5, And apparently I did not pre-farm his medals. So I actually need to get the medals to awaken my extra copy before I can feed him in and get the super attack 15. Which is not ideal. Alright, let's do a couple of runs. Rip. I know, that's the thing, like, it's kind of annoying. I wish I should have done it beforehand. I completely forgot. But at the end of the day, it saves five Kais. So this is how you Dokkan responsibly. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to do that. I've had this spare copy at Super Attack 5, like, sat waiting, and I completely forgot about getting the medals to awaken him first. That was a big mistake. Oh well. Well, because originally my plan was I was going to do the EZA, then go to work, and then during the day at work, like, get Vegito Blue fully EZA'd, fully trained up. And so obviously I could do these runs like at work, but I was saying they just finished farming the medal and you had 44. Wait, what? Well, you really plan your day around Dokkan, don't you? Yep. Well, that's the thing. So it's like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. So events drop for me at 6:30 in the morning. And then if it's a day where I'm working, like, I obviously have to go to work fairly early. So what I try and do is I do the stream for the EZA, and then obviously people want to see a video of the unit like fully EZA'd, but normally I have to do the stream and then go straight to work. So then obviously I plan to try and get the unit like fully awakened and stuff while I'm at work, because then as soon as I get home from work I can record the showcase for the unit rather than wasting any extra time. That's the thing, like, because obviously I make content, I have to kind of plan around like when I'm gonna make the videos. Because like if I make like a rainbow showcase video on the EZA Vegito Blue, but I don't put it up until like tomorrow or like, you know, Thursday or Friday, like, it won't get any views because obviously everybody else puts their videos out like straight away. And so I kind of need to plan my time around Dokkan because I need to get stuff done like as quickly as possible. So right, so we need to rank up. So I forgot I was hovering like right around the amount of XP that I needed to rank up. So we can do runs on this. Whenever a new event comes, every Dokkan player must grind 77 plus 35 or 2 times in case the new unit comes later and you get it. Oh yeah, no, I did that. I have, for the Piccolo and Gohan, I have 112 medals for both of them because I didn't pull the Nail or the new Trunks. So that means whenever I end up pulling those units, I already have all of the medals pre-farmed. So that is going to be a huge help for when I eventually pull them. So that will be very good. because obviously the nail and the trunks go into the normal SSR pool, and I haven't really been doing a huge amount of summoning recently. I did a couple of multis on Piccolo, I did a couple on Gohan, I did a couple on God Goku, but like Cooler is the one where I really am going to go crazy. And that's not enough. Yeah, no, I know. I have enough stamina to do it twice though. But yeah, trust me, I have been playing this. I have gone from, I think I was ranked like 670 or something before this half stamina 4 times XP started. And now I am, what, about to hit like 707 or something like that. I think I am going to be like 1 stamina shy or something, but then it means we have to, we just have to wait a couple of minutes. I still have 9 SSR Final Form Freezes in my box for whenever I pull the AGL one. Nice. Yeah, I still have, before the 4 year, I farmed up and awakened. I have 9 UR copies of the AGL Baby Vegeta, so I can feed them into LR Baby, and I still haven't pulled him. Like 6 months later, so... But yeah, we need to wait. So, okay, we need to wait 4.5 minutes, apparently, before we can jump in. So let's check the old barbershop quickly. Might as well grab those. And there's nothing else in particular that we want. We didn't get any... No. Let's accept all of our missions. That will include the EZA one, so we'll get, yeah, 4 stones from there. Once we've leveled up and actually got full stamina, I do need to do the turtle training thing at some point. Complete all of those. Up to 231 stones. I'm getting like 600 from Ginter, so that puts me to like 830 something. By the time Cooler drops, like from the daily logins and whatnot, that will put me just over 850. And then when Cooler drops, Cooler will probably have around 300 stones worth of sales. So I am going to have over 1,000 stones ready for Cooler. But yeah, we just need to... I'm definitely not using a stone for the sake of 1 stamina. You'll get Baby off the Rose and Broly banner. I mean, maybe. I am going to do... I do want to do a lot of summons on that banner. So... That will be... if I could pull Rose... Because I pulled Rose on my, like, free-to-play JP account that I, like, never really do anything with. I just kind of have it to, like... I basically only recaptured it onto my phone because the 5 year was so hype. So I wanted to see if I could get super lucky and just like log in and pull the LR off of like the first multi or something. And I did a bunch of summons on Gogeta's banner, didn't get him. And then I left it for a bit. Rose and Broly came out. I farmed, I think I still had like a boss rush to do because I hadn't played it since they added like the new stages. So I got up to 50 stones, did a multi, got like complete trash, and then I finished farming some other story events, got back up to 50 stones, did a second multi, and pulled LR Rose. So that's pretty crazy on the fact that I pulled him second multi. I did tweet about it. I feel like that's probably... ruined my luck for when the banner does come out on Global. The fact that I pulled him second multi on JP, which is like not my main account, so not good at all. I feel like it's going to get to a point where I'm just not going to be able to pull him. Maybe I'll get Broly, who knows. I do hope we get a good deal off the Pilaf for Cooler banner. Yeah, if there are going to be tickets in the Cooler banner, it'll be the same thing as the ones for Gohan, I imagine. So the fact that it's 5 tickets, so you get 5 units, and it's like guaranteed SSR, Now, it's not guaranteed featured, which would be insane, but... And then, yeah, the 200 stone multi, I probably will do that. I think it's worth it for the value. And then, of course, there's the 55 tickets, so everybody gets to do the free, like, 200 stone multi. Not until, basically, part 3. So, that is a little bit annoying, but... How many runs do I actually need to do? 35, so we still need to do... Oh, I've got to do like 7 runs. Are you serious? No, 6. 6. Yeah, 6. I've got to do 6 runs. I get so annoyed by so many Dokkan streamers doing their LG or SBR, but you're one of the few I actually look forward to seeing how you beat the event. Great stuff, King. Thanks a lot, dude. I try. Hello, Rose. Huh? LR Rosé's active skill in a nutshell. Nope, no. I'm really trying to get all EZAs past 100. Some of them are definitely quite difficult. Like, I've gotten past 100 on some of them. And then some of them I've only gotten to like 60 or so and just like lost interest. Because like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, one of the most recent ones, I got to around 60. Oh, excuse me. I got to around 60 and like... It's not necessarily that it becomes hard, it's just the fact that because he has so much health and your units are doing less damage, like, one run at around stage 60 takes so long that I basically just can't be bothered anymore. Like, obviously once you start getting higher up, they do take a little bit longer, but like, he can't kill us because the team is really tanky and like the team build is very good. But, like, we do very little damage. Because normally EZAs only take a couple of turns, which is either because you win super quickly or they kill you super quickly, like when you get to the higher stages. So they don't normally take that long. But you showcasing EZA Vegito Blue. I will be. But we need to get the medals to awaken the second copy that I have at SA5. First thing I do is hit the like button when I enter the King stream. Thanks a lot, dude. You all should like the stream for the boy. I haven't actually seen... I don't have the stream open in a separate window, which I do normally do. I don't actually see the likes. Let's have a look. $23 and a dislike. Nice. Got an HL Broly to pass 260 and I ain't touching that damn thing ever again. RNG reliant and too long. Yeah, so some of the new units that have come out recently have made that team a lot better. Like the Tech Caulifla is obviously really good. Like, she doesn't fit into the right categories, so like depending on which leader you're bringing, she doesn't get any like leader skill buff, but she can't take damage, so it doesn't really matter. Hey dad, I'm a head out. Your behaviours, I know Mystic be lurking. Actually, that is a good point. I didn't realise the time. I actually have to go to work in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do this run on the to get these extra medals for Vegito Blue, and then I will have to dip. Because like I say, I actually have to go to work. I'm quite lucky. My boss agreed to let me come in like a couple of hours late, literally so I could stream this EZA. So I'm very very grateful for that. I remember this event when it first released. Brigitte has to work. Well, like I said, I don't have to leave for like another 20 minutes, so... Yeah, no, my boss is pretty chill. Like, my boss is, like, at the weekend, because I work weekends a lot, because I do, like, 4 days on, 4 days off, so it goes in, like, a cycle. So I work weekends fairly regularly. And, like, he'll bring in, like, his PlayStation VR, and, like, we'll play that while we're, like, chilling. We've got, like, a dartboard at work. It's pretty chill, so... And yeah, the event is not easy. Sorry, is not difficult. It is easy. So, okay, so I'm going to call it a day there. Like I said, I do need to go to work. It's kind of annoying that I hadn't done this already, because I could have recorded the showcase. I probably would have had time to record a showcase before I went to work, which means now I have to wait until afterwards to record it, so it won't be up until later on this evening. What kind of work? I work in IT. It's basically like a desk job, so it's kind of boring, but it's good because I can basically sit at my desk and play Dokkan like all day, which is obviously really useful for the channel, because it means I can, while I'm at work, I can like farm up stuff that needs farming, rather than being sat around at home like wasting my spare time farming up things. It's also really good for the World Tournament, because if I'm working a night shift over the weekends that the World Tournament is on, I can literally grind the tournament non-stop for like 10 hours, which is how I've managed to finish in the top 100 like quite a few times. So, but anyway, that is going to be it for the stream, guys. Thanks to everyone who did come out. I will be putting up the showcase for Vegito Blue a little bit later on. Check out the video that I did put up before the stream if you haven't seen it already, just talking about how good he is. I did a little comparison between his stats with the AGL and physical Super Vegitos, because obviously they are similar because they mitigate damage and can have counters. So I talked a little bit about how he compares to them, so make sure you check that out. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream. I will see you all again very soon. Have a good one.